In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to convert a grayscale image to RGB using Adobe Photoshop. Whether you're preparing your images for printing or just experimenting with your creative projects, knowing how to switch between these modes is incredibly useful. Let's dive right in. First, you want to open Adobe Photoshop on your computer. Ensure you have the software installed. If not, you can download it from Adobe's website. Once you've got it up and running, we can start with the image conversion process. It's always good to begin with a clean workspace in Photoshop to avoid any confusion during the process. Now that Photoshop is open, the next step is to add your image to the program. You can do this by going to the File menu at the top, selecting Open, and then navigating to the grayscale image you want to work with. Choosing the right image is crucial depending on your project needs, and having it in grayscale is the starting point for our demonstration today. Once your image is loaded, locate where it appears on the left upper side of the Photoshop interface. This is where you'll be able to interact with your image directly. If you don't see your panels or image clearly, make sure that your workspace is set to Essentials or another layout that you're comfortable with, as it helps prevent any unnecessary confusion. With your image displayed, you need to click on it and head over to the image menu at the top bar. From there, you'll find an option labeled Mode. This drop-down menu will allow you to change the mode of your image. Choosing the right mode is key for certain tasks and the properties you plan to manipulate. In the Mode menu, you're going to select RGB color. This step directly converts your grayscale image into the RGB color mode. RGB stands for red, green, and blue, which are the primary colors for digitally rendered images. You'll notice that upon selecting RGB, your image may not visually appear different immediately, but it's now able to accommodate a full spectrum of colors. Finally, it's time to save your work. This ensures all your changes are safely stored. Head over to the File menu again and choose Save As to store your newly converted image. It's a good idea to save it under a new name or format that makes sense for its intended use. For example, if you're preparing it for web use, JPEG or PNG are great options due to their color support and widespread compatibility. And there you have it. Following these simple steps, you can effortlessly convert a grayscale image to RGB using Adobe Photoshop. This can be particularly useful in various creative projects or when preparing digital images for print. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials like this.